What up, Scoops? Dre here.
Alex here.
And while you're here, make sure to hit that like, subscribe, and bell for alerts of new episodes.
That's right. And also make sure to follow us on Instagram at Scoobies Do Movies to keep up with our daily shenanigans.
If you haven't heard that mild crackle in Keller's voice, is because recently James Wan dropped a featurette for the new movie coming out called The Nun, which is part of the Conjuring universe. I haven't seen any of the films in this universe, including Annabelle or any of the Conjuring sequels. I've only seen the first one, which I loved. And then after that, I sort of fell off because ghost movies typically aren't my favorite kind of horror movie. After seeing It last year and James Wan just being a great director, I'm back on board. I want to jump back into this universe and see what The Nun's going to all be about.
Yeah, I don't want to see what The Nun's going to be about because I don't like watching these, but Andre makes me and I do it for you guys, so.
Yeah. But that's why I make her, because you love it when she freaks out to stuff like Hereditary. It's amazing.
True.
It's good times. In this one, apparently he's going to be talking about specifically the world building of the Conjuring franchise. I believe that Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga, I think, will have some sort of cameo or role in this. Don't quote me on that. Again, like I said, it's been a while since I've seen anything from this universe, but let's hopefully he can break it down for us.
Yeah, I mean, since he's going to be breaking it down, hopefully it won't be like anything too jumpy. Mm-hmm. It'll just be like informational.
Yeah.
Like behind the scenes, and then it won't be scary.
You good? All right, let's take a look at The Nun Featurette.
Forgive me, Father. For the sin I'm about to commit.
One of the things that occurred to all of us early on is they have a superhero universe. Why can't we do that in the horror world? When we were making the first Conjuring, it became very apparent to us that there could be a bigger universe. So many other great stories that would be awesome to look into.
There is this established timeline, how they all piece together.
That's awesome.
In Annabelle creation, we find out about her origin.
Oh, God.
Every time that doll appears on screen, people react. People just love her.
So ugly.
Yeah, it's great.
The Conjuring movies have got such strong characters in them with Lorraine and Ed Warren.
When we made Conjuring 2, people really loved the nun character.
With The Nun, we're going right back to where it all began.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's the origins of the demonic entity that will be haunting the Warrens in Conjuring 2. I thought I can create something that builds in that Conjuring universe, but is also fresh and unexpected.
The scares are different than anything you've seen in the other Conjuring universe movies. Let me out! Such an environment.
As a fan, I want to see all the different stories.
Hello. Okay.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
No, it was actually really interesting.
Yes.
I liked learning about like the universe.
Yes.
And how they all were connected, but because of that, they really had me thinking that there wasn't going to be anything too jumpy. I was like, oh, this is just informational. They had to throw something in there.
They gave you one
That
jump
hand
scare.
on the face.
Yeah, but even that wasn't too bad.
Well, because I was just expecting him to like put the lighter on and then the coffin thing to open up. You know, like that's what I was waiting for.
I thought a face was going to pop up, like between his legs, Freddy style or something. But no, they went with the hand on the face, which just as good. Worked for me. Yes, I love the fact that, and like, there's been so many online essays. You know, YouTubers make these videos all the time. Why Marvel is the only cinematic universe that's sort of working right now. It's because they put in time and patience. They didn't start off with the idea, hey, let's make a superhero universe. Sony, Dark Universe, The Mummy. They said, hey, how about we actually make a movie? And if it's good, we'll see where we go from there. The first Conjuring, as James Wan just said, came out, did gangbusters. I remember that year it came out, one of the biggest hits of the summer. From there, they, like he said, like there's so many side characters who were always meant to be sort of like extra ghosts or people in the background, but they were such compelling characters, or just they respond to audience reaction. Like between Annabelle, like people loved her instantly. The Nun character, people loved the Nun instantly. It makes sense to build these characters out and make more stories about them. I just want to also see that Darth Maul looking demon from Insidious. That guy needs his own movie.
Yep. So I thought that it's interesting.
Yeah, I want to hear. I'm dying to know what she has to say on this. She doesn't watch horror movies.
No,
Can't do it.
okay. I just I think that it is cool that they're making a universe, and I like to hear about horror movies. Like I always have people. It's like weird. Like I will say, explain to me what happened. Like I want to know the plot. I just can't sit through it because it gives me anxiety, and I don't.
And I get that. Like you're a movie fan, so I mean you're still curious.
Yeah,
you just
like
can't
I like
actually
to hear
see
the
it.
plot. Yes,
Yeah.
like I like to hear the plot and like think like, is it a fresh new idea? Is it exciting? And I think it's really cool that they built this universe, and I like want to be able to sit through it, but I know that if I do, it's just I'm gonna have nightmares for like a month. Like uncontrollable, like will haunt my dreams.
Although we've been promising this since January, when you guys got us to 1,000 subs, we promised that by the end of the year, she is going to watch a horror movie. We are going to record it, and we are going to upload it on our channel. So,
and it's gonna be like Ghostbusters,
or
Charlie Brown Halloween,
Pet
Great
Cemetery.
Pumpkin.
It.
Hotel Transylvania.
We can go with a classic. Hey, you got your choice of Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, or Halloween. Either one of those will be good classics to start off with. Yeah, one of those. One of those. Keep a lookout for that.
Hotel Transylvania.
Before we wrap up, I will say, typically I hate prequels. I think it gives you a hard place to go when you already know how the story is going to end. But to that point, between the fact that I haven't seen anything after the first Conjuring, and given the fact that I feel like a big part of horror movies is that they're partially mysteries anyway, and they're filling in a lot of gaps. Like, they didn't tell you where Freddy really came from until the third or fourth movie, where you find out that he was resurrected by demons that give him his dream-walking powers. Stuff like that. I like when you fill in backstory for serial killers and horror characters. So once again, yeah, you got me back on the train. I will be seeing The Nun.
Are you gonna watch all the other movies in between to catch up?
Well, see, I don't know. You know what, Scoobs? In fact, why don't you leave a comment below if you've seen the entire series? Let me know what I should do. Should I wait, since this one is in chronological order, the first one anyway? I could watch this one and then go back and watch the others, or I could watch the others and then have the gaps filled in. You let me know what you think is a better viewing.
Let him know what he should watch, not me.
She will not be in theaters for this one. Scoobs, thanks for checking out our reaction for the Nun Featurette. As always, make sure to like, subscribe, hey, hit that bell for alerts of new episodes.
And make sure to follow us on Instagram at Scooby's Do Movies so you can keep up with us on the daily. And like Dre said, leave us some comments. Should he watch all the other movies before he goes sees? And
should Keller watch The Nun?
That was not one of the questions. Nope.
But that's the real question we want to know. Should she go have to see The Nun? Let us know down below. Once again, Scoobs, this year, as we go into year 2, we're also doing a new podcast. Make sure to listen to that. Tell us what you think, suggestions, segments you want us to add or subtract from that.
We want to hear what you guys are interested in seeing.
Tell us what you want us to do for year 2.
Yeah.
All right, gang. Until next time, I've been Dre.
And I'm Alex.
Stay groovy, Scoobies.